greetings from the Motherland kings and queens.
Yeah, to the channel We Belong in Africa.
Yes, yes. So I don't know if you guys been seeing him, but at the end of every video, that's if you guys watch my videos long enough. At the end of the video, it's me and another guy. This is the guy. And if you wonder why he's at the end of the video, because if it wasn't for him, I would not be in Ghana. The way I bought my land is crazy. Something that I really don't advise anybody to do. But man, I got lucky. I was so determined to come here. When I tell you how I bought my land, you're gonna be like, oh wow. Like I say, I don't advise anybody to do this. You know what I mean?
Okay, listen, how we met, I think sometimes it seems like by divine intervention, because to me, I don't actually get it. Okay.
Yeah.
It was through Facebook. Okay. It was I can't remember. I don't know if it was Olympics or so. Like it was a race, right?
Something I come in.
Yeah. Athletes. Yeah. One Ghanaian athlete ran a race and she emerged as the winner. And I commented on the video for the first time. I'm proud to be a Ghanaian.
Yeah.
And this my brother here, he came another comment and said, "Why are you proud to be a Ghanaian?" And I said, "Okay, DM me." So we moved from the comment section and went to my DM. Okay, yeah. He asked why. And I said, "Okay, because he was saying it's his dream to be in Africa.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know which African country you want to visit." And I said, okay.
And I didn't know anybody. I didn't have no connection to get here.
And I said, okay, I'm an African, I'm a Ghanaian, but because of some of how our leadership is going, the economy, sometimes I don't feel proud to be a Ghanaian or an Africa. But seeing my fellow African emerging as the winner through a whole world athletics, I'm proud to be here.
Right.
So that's how we got to meet each other. Yeah, through Facebook. Yeah.
So well, one of my old neighbors used to always talk about Ghana. You know what I mean? But I just didn't know anybody in Ghana. So like I say, I think we stayed Facebook friends for maybe about a year or so.
And don't forget, it was through me I introduced you to WhatsApp, because you knew nothing about WhatsApp.
Yes, yeah. I did not know, because we chatted on Facebook for probably almost a year.
No,
not even that long. Not even that long.
Few weeks.
Yeah. So we had moved on to WhatsApp. That's how I got introduced to WhatsApp. You know what I mean? So I got to, saying, we done did a couple of video calls. I had done met his mom, you know what I mean, met his little sister, met his whole family, you know what I mean, because like we had done been chatting for a while, So I feel like, okay, I have my family in Ghana, you know what I mean. So I felt it was something that drew me to him. So at the time I had a very good paying job, and I said, look here, I asked him how much his land, and he had found some land. It was like $2,500. So I gave him the money to buy the land. For one, he's like, "What, bro? Why did you send me all this money?" You know what I mean? That's when we wasn't even using Momo. I was sending Western Union.
Western Union at that time,
I think even when I sent it, the bank gave you, they were like, man, they thought you was a scammer.
First, they thought it make no sense. Okay,
yeah.
How can an American want to build a land in Africa? For what reason?
Yeah.
So sometimes I have some challenges trying to cash out the money. Yeah. They will be going through my phone. Okay, let me see your chat with the person. I say, okay. I know I'm clean, so I always give it to them. Okay. They keep asking me the same question over and over again.
Over and over again. I can be at work. You calling me, hey, I have to verify that that he's not scamming me.
Because everybody wants to. It makes no sense. How can an American want to build down in Africa? You haven't been to Africa before,
right? But see, initially I bought the land for him. I was giving him the money. So, like I say, after I had met him, his sister, all his brothers, his mom, stepdad, real dad, you know what I'm saying? So I felt I had a connection. So, I was trying to do something out the goodness of my heart by giving him the $2,500 to buy the land. And he told me, he's like, bro, I can't really build on this land. I was like, wow, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, it's gonna take me a long time. Since you say you want to come to Africa, man, you build a house, and when you come, we you had a house. So that's how I ended up getting the land. You know what I mean? So he ended up, you sent the documents. I don't know if it was UPS,
I emailed it to you.
Yeah.
I went to EMX. I think one of the
FedEx, one of those. Yeah. So he ended up sending me the documents, I had to put, you send me some ink too.
Yeah.
I had to do my fingerprints. if you guys know about the indentures and all that stuff. So he sent me the documents, you know what I'm saying? So once all that came back clear, I started with the foundation. I think
I think you still have all the videos. I was giving him day-to-day activities. Okay.
Yeah.
We started with clearing the land, burning the bushes, with the blocks and the foundation.
Right.
Yeah.
So you guys probably watched the videos. I did post a video a while back of me building my house. So those was all of the videos that he sent me from like when I first bought the land. It had trees and everything on there. Matter of fact, there one tree.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
I should keep that tree.
Hey, I was mad at him. He cut my tree.
But I told you, here we don't keep such trees because we only keep our fruit trees. But he said, hey, don't touch my tree.
Yeah. But the tree did stay up until the house was finished, and then later on, I think when they was doing the well, yeah. So I started building the land, you know, from the foundation all the way up to, we had put the roof on.
Yeah, roof on. Yeah.
We had the roof on. I think the front door and the burglar bars. Yeah. We didn't have glass. So like when I came to visit, that's the state that the house was in.
That was your first visit in Africa.
Yeah. So
way back 2018.
In 2018, yeah. So I bought the land in 2016. I had the blocks also made in 2016, and I started building in 2017. But this is the crazy thing about it. So I didn't even have a passport when I started building this house. This was crazy. I didn't even have a passport, and the longest that I ever took a flight on a plane was from Houston to Michigan, 2.5 hours. And then everybody like they were like, bro, are you really ready to fly to Africa? You know what I mean? So I wanted to go that bad. But anyway, when I went to go get my passport, at the time I was owing child support. Like I say, I had them built the house, and like in 2018 at the beginning, no, I think you came I applied for it at the end of 2017. You know, but I came to 2018 like in May. Yeah, right. So when I went to try to go get my passport, they tell me, hey man, we can't give you no passport because you owe child support. So I had some land in Houston, Texas, that I used to rear horses off of. So I ended up selling that land, and I paid my child support, and I came here, and he been my brother ever since. If you guys have watched my wedding video, the guy that was that played as my dad is his dad. Yeah. And you probably done saw some videos with his little sister, and even Bridget. You know, my house help that I had, that's his sister. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I've been holding that story for a long time. I never even told anybody. You know, last time Stacey was here, Stacey wanted me to tell this story because this was the craziest way that somebody can come to Ghana. Like, because look. Hey, he's a good man because he could have took my money. I would have never found him. Yeah. I would have never found him, man.
Do you know one crazy thing? Okay, when he bought the land and after making the blocks, okay, he lost. You remember you lost your job. I
lost. I think two.
I'm talking about the initial stage, and he said, bro, I can't do this anymore. So you sell the land and keep the money.
Yeah, I want to sell the land.
And I said, hell no, bro. It's your dream. It's your dream to have a dream house in Africa. So let's stay by faith. You're gonna get a new job, and God being so good, you got a new job, and we continue.
Yeah, and the next job actually paid even more. But look, let's rewind a little bit. So at the time, I was dating Pummy.
Yeah.
I was dating Pummy. So, and like any girlfriend or wife, I think they would do this, right? Because I'm sending thousands of dollars to Africa. I never been there. I can't go and find him. So the girl I was with, she was like, man, he's scamming you, man. He's scamming you. So I think, like I say, when we had the blocks made, and
you stopped, you hot.
I had stopped for a long time. And
remember sometimes I used to call you once. I said, what's going on?
Listen. Hey, I had stopped answering the call because the girl had put in my mind that he's a scammer, because like I was telling him to send me a picture of the land, and the land has so much bush. I like, that's not the land. That's not it. And she kept saying, see, I told you. I think, bro, man, I blocked you. We stopped talking for at least about 3.
You were not answering my calls.
Maybe about 3 months or so, man.
I said, what's going on? But I remember it was bushy. It was rainy season, so the weeds are coming up. So you remember, I have to go through the bush with my only slippers. I have to show you.
I have to find that picture, bro. Yeah. You was in the middle of the bush, sitting on the blocks, when you took that picture.
And you remember it was good. You told me not to clear that tree because that was the point of contact. Point
Yeah,
of view.
and that's why I want him to clear that tree. So when they clear that land, I saw that tree. I said, "Yep, that's it. That's my land. That's it." And here we go, man. Here we go. But like I say, I wouldn't advise anybody to do that.
Try this at home.
Don't try this at home. Please don't try that. You know what I mean? But I was so determined, and like I say, at the time, God had blessed me with a good job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like good enough to just give somebody $2,500. You know, I mean, it's many people you want to give your own brother $2,500. You know, but after I got to know him, his mom, I had at the time I helped mom start what she said about banku or something.
Yeah, condo, cassava dough to make prepare banku.
Yeah. I helped her start a small business. You know what I'm saying? I put a little investment in this family, man. You know what I'm saying? I try to do my thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I know a lot of you guys probably wondering who is this guy at the end of every video.
Yeah.
This is him, and I think we was at Bati Falls.
Yeah, we went to Bati Falls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh,
remember that crazy?
We have been through some things.
Canoe.
Yeah. Actually, on my page, like on my channel, you see 3 people in the canoe. That's me, him, and my good friend Adelaide. Yeah. But anyway, I thought you guys should know that. Anything you want any advice you want to tell anybody?
Yeah, okay. All I wanna say is big ups to my brother Kwesi. Okay, it is through me. Yeah, it's through me he came to Africa, and I won't lie to you. Meeting him has been a blessing to my life because what he has done for me, not even a family member can do that for me. Okay, and I want to assure everyone to try to be a good person. Okay, because if I had run away with his money, if you have cheated him, okay, he wouldn't be testifying, giving this testimony here. Okay, everyone watching us, if you can't be good, try to be nice. Okay, and it pays nothing to be good. Try your best and keep supporting We Belong to Africa channel. Please subscribe and recommend it. Share it with family and friends to know the real story behind Amelio in Ghana. If it's in Ghana today, because it's through me, not through me, but through God's grace. Because as I said, he being my life has bring a blessing to my life. Not even to only me, my family, my sister, and everyone. I say respect. God bless you, bro.
God bless you too. So everybody, keep it honest. Everybody that's building, all Ghanaians, whatever country you're in, if you're helping your family, your friends build, be honest. Be honest. It's a blessing on the way. All right. Remember one thing: we belong in Africa. Yes, sir. video is brought to you by We Belong in Africa. Please like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content. Thanks for watching.